wondered, why am I nervous at times? Have you ever wondered, why do I have anxiety sometimes? And sometimes it's like when it's something major you have to do, when you're speaking in front of someone, when you have to stand before people, when you have to approach someone, or you have to do something. And it's different for everybody. And so, have you ever wondered, why do I get nervous? Well, I want to tell you today, here are 4 pitfalls that destroys your confidence and why. Are we ready? Number 1, fear of failure. Fear of failure. Now, here's the thing. The fear of failure and avoidance. It is definitely a confidence destroyer. And so when you're avoiding challenges, you're avoiding risk, when you're avoiding new experiences, it's causing you to weaken in your confidence. And so you'll go and say, okay, I don't want to do it. I'm going to fail. Or, okay, I'm trying to avoid this thing, right? And I would say, here's one of the reasons why it destroys your confidence. Because confidence is built through repetitions, all right? And confidence is also built through competence, all right? And so when you're avoiding challenges, when you never give yourself the opportunity to handle a difficult situation, you'll find yourself always shrinking back and never moving forward in confidence. And remember, confidence is what you need for success. I don't care what it is, successful business, successful marriage, successful presentation, whatever it may be, you're going to need confidence. Number 2, people pleasing and weak boundaries. This is huge. All right. So deriving your self-worth from the approval of others is horrible. And I know this is good for business and relational wise, but sometimes even in ministry. Like if you are so bound by pleasing people, you will never please God, the one who mandated you. So people that are constantly saying yes when you really need more, when you really mean no, you avoid conflicts due to disappointments. And so here's why this destroys your confidence. It destroys your confidence because it's a signal to your brain that that's like um, it tells you about needs and times and values uh, are less important than those or your peers. That your needs, your opinions, your time, your value is less. That's what it does. And so it erodes at your self-respect. It does. And it'll even bring you to a place of resentment. And so that's number 2. Number 3 is neglecting physical health and self-care. This is so huge in the era that we're in now, guys. It really is. Neglecting your self-care. Okay, so all of us think about it. And I know guys may say they don't think about it, but I don't believe that. Guys think about it too, how they look, right? Self care. Do I smell good? Making sure I'm healthy or I look great, right? Because when you look good, you feel good. And so neglecting your physical health, neglecting your self care is a sure antidote for you destroying confidence. And so, how you feel physically is directly linked to how you feel mentally, your energy. It also determines brain fog. Poor health makes every challenge seems harder. That's good. All right. And number 4, surrounding yourself with toxic or unsupportive people. Huge, big no. Okay. And so spending significant time with people who are critical, people who are negative, people who are judgmental, people who are dismissive, even people that are that unhealthy competitiveness, that's chipping away at your confidence. And so it destroys it. Why? Because the confidence is very fragile and it can be easily diminished by words, especially words that are closest to people that are closest to you, friends, associates, co-workers, boss, people you look up to. It affects you. And so, even those that you're in relationship with, right? And so, when you surround yourself with these people and you're constantly in their midst, they are chipping away at your confidence. Here, those are the four things that would destroy your confidence. Now, I have some antidotes for you guys very quickly on all four. Number one, every attempt teaches you something. Remember, fear of failure and avoidance. Every attempt teaches you something every time. That's number one. Number two, people pleasing and weak boundaries. Here's the antidote for that. Understand that you cannot be responsible for other people's emotions. So be free from that. Like right now, you're not in control of their emotions. You can only be in control of your emotions. Number three, the antidote for neglecting physical health and self care is this. First of all, you have to view your self care as non negotiable. Okay. That has to become a priority to you, your health. All right. How do I do that? Prioritize sleeping, right? Eating well, eating clean. All right. Those are some of the things that you want to do to deal with your health care, physical health, and your self care. And when you treat your body with respect, your mind believes it's worth respect. And the last thing is number four, surrounding yourself with toxic or unsupportive people. What is the antidote for that? Here it is. Distance yourself from horrible energy. Distance yourself from the negative people, right? Distance yourself and now draw yourself closer to nurturing relationships with people who are genuinely supportive, genuinely encouraging, right? Genuinely empowering. All right. All right. So, in summary, confidence isn't about never failing. It's not about never doubting yourself. It's a practice built by avoiding these pitfalls and actively building habits of self compassion, courage, and self respect. I am your epic coach, April P. Wealth, and this is the School of Confidence. All right, guys, see you on next week, Wednesday.